Shalom, you guys. It's Keturah Rena. I'm here to tell you about my new book called The Tribe of Gad Rebirth of the Relics. This book is what I like to call biblical fantasy. The reason why I call it biblical fantasy is because it takes place in Ancient Israel. I uphold a lot of the customs and traditions that our forefathers upheld, but it's got a fantasy twist to it. You'll understand that when you see the cover. So this particular book is the first book in a series of books, and this one follows a young woman. Her name is Abba, and she is charged with bringing back the old ways and the old path. In times past, people were known as mighty warriors before Yahuah, and they became complacent, and they did away with the old ways, and so she's bringing them back to the forefront, making those things important again, and ensuring the survival and success of her people in the future. So something interesting about me is that I literally wing it. I have no formal training, so when it comes to writing, there's no rhyme or reason to how I do it except for the fact that I pray. I pray before I write anything, and I pray before I draw anything, just asking that Yahuah move through me and use me as a vessel, to progress His kingdom. So yes, this is a fictional story, but there's a lot of things that I include in the fictional story that I hope will bless my readers. So why I wrote the book, I don't actually have a reason for why I wrote the book. I wanted to write a book for quite some time. When I was in high school, I used to write plays, and I would write poetry and stories. But when I got married, I kind of sat all those things down and became just wife and mom. And I, lost a lot of who I was as an individual, and things that, made me creative and made me Keturah, So I, for a long time, like I said, wanted to really write something, and I had played around with a couple ideas and nothing really stuck. And then when this one came to me, this one's like, and it stuck, and the words just came, and my hand was just flowing, so I knew that this was the one. So my audience that I write for is, I would say maybe 15 on up. I write a lot of things that, you and I might experience in our day-to-day lives. And I do that intentionally because I want the readers to be able to see themselves in the characters, and I want the reader to also have an opportunity to look from an outsider's perspective on how to deal with situations. So I'll give you an example. So the situation in the story where my main character is faced with peer pressure. She's got the choice to remain chaste, or she's got the choice to give in to the desires of her flesh. And that's something that we all go through. And so just watching her and how she internalizes what's going on and how she decides to solve her problems, I would hope that it would bless my readers, and that my readers in the future, when they run into those same issues, would look back and say, okay, here are the choices, here's righteousness, and here's sin. What am I going to do? What did this character do? How do I approach these things? What I want the reader to walk away with when they get done reading my book, I will hope that my reader comes away with the understanding that, we are a powerful people, we're a strong people, that we can do anything that we set our minds to, with Yahuah backing us up. So I would hope that, if you have a passion, if you have a desire, if you have a gift, that you don't set those things to the side, that you stay encouraged, that you believe in yourself, even when nobody else believes in you, that you believe in yourself, and you keep pressing towards, increasing your skill set within whatever gift Yahuah has given you. Right now, I'm working on a children's devotional. It's an Israelite children's devotional, and I will eventually start part 2 of the Tribe of Gad, or I will maybe pick a different tribe. I don't really know where I'll go from there, but that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoy my book. I love you to y'all, and back. Shalom.